Salutations. No, I don't like that one.
It's actually a good one. 'Cause
Is-
you're just so over the top.
I am over the top. I'm over the top. Um, it depends on the top, right? So,
Pause.
hello everybody. It's your regular awkward person on camera, and we are here tonight. Myself, Romano the realtor, and Ryan,
Realty Ryan, baby.
Realty Ryan. I just want to say bless you to no one in particular, but I'm saying it. So we're here to just talk about something great. You probably noticed that our setting is very much different from usual, and as usual, I don't know. As usual, what? Where are we?
As usual, we're back at it in another business, showing everyone how real estate works. Welcome back to the PrefeQ Perspective. We're glad to have you all. We're here today at Sarah's on Park, a beautiful new restaurant, originally Elizabeth's, but was taken over by new ownership recently. So feel free to stop by and check it out. The food is great. The ambiance is even better, and the owners are wonderful people.
Yep. And to clarify, that was not a paid promotion. It's Ryan's opinion.
Correct. They did not pay me. In fact, I just paid a decent amount for my bill here. So, yeah, I just enjoy being here.
I'm on his bill, and I'm telling you, it was worth the money he spent.
Food was
He
good.
spent money. It was worth it. I ate it. I ate the food. Right. So,
So now we're going to give y'all some food for thought.
Food for
so
thought.
today's topic is real estate as a business.
it's certainly what we want to talk about. I mean, to get into my own take on real estate and business is I'm very much a traditionally trained businessman. I got a bachelor's, did 4 years. I truly did sit down and do those worksheets. You might not get that cut, but if you check out Ryan's soon to come out video, you'll get the cut, right? I was on those worksheets. I did my accounting work. I did all my research, case studies, etc. So when it really came to getting boots on the ground, and for me, it was at the end of my undergraduate experience, I kind of then made that shift from a business student to doing business, and that was real estate.
Right.
And I certainly carried over some principles. You got your taxes at the end of the year, and since you're an independent contractor, you got to figure that out. But there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more human interaction that if you hadn't worked in retail or like customer service prior, you wouldn't get. And I think that making that transition between book and real world was where the business really started for me.
Right.
And it didn't turn me off. Yeah, I'm still on. It turned me on, right? And I'm still doing business to this day because I just love the structure. I love the process of creating. I just love everything about it. And the way I run my business as a realtor is I'm very dedicated to my principles. You've probably seen a ton of the stuff I've been putting out on social media, which is a whole other side of business, right? And in its relation to what I do in real estate, I'm very principled. I put out what I need to put out, either was a segment or a little snippet, or you got our full podcast that we're doing now, right? Right. I try to make that what my doing business as a realtor is. Aside from the fact that every day I'm talking to someone new. I'm networking. Even if I'm on a job or I'm on the street showing houses, like I'm out there keeping my eyes open, and I'm trying to spread my name, and that my name is my brand, and my brand is what brings me business, because that's just how real estate works.
Right.
So on that note, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm a college dropout.
Right.
I'm a college dropout.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No,
I was
that's
all
right.
about that hands-on experience. So unfortunately, I didn't get some of the training and the business paperwork side of things that Romano has received.
It's self-torture, really.
Yeah, self-taught. I have a long, extensive customer service history. I've worked in sales since I was old enough to work. So I've made sure that, I've built the proper tools and inventory to make sure that I could be successful with this. Since doing it, I was able to start 2 LLCs, one that is straight real estate related. And one of my favorite things about that was actually becoming a real estate agent allowed me to use my license on my business. So, you know, if you're like a private contractor or something like that,
Yeah.
and you create an LLC through that, it's never a bad idea to make sure if your credentials can be used for that business. It will definitely, you know, make you look more professional and as you know what you're doing. Recently, we've both spent a lot of time on social media and trying to grow our business. Real estate is all about marketing. You know, it's like Romano said, a daily thing of just
Every day.
interacting and putting it out there and letting people know. And that's what I try to do, make sure that people know who I am and what I do. Although I am a man of many trades, many hats, you know, real estate has made more millionaires than any other business out there. When you see my podcast, you'll talk to two individuals, and they will be able to let you know just how great real estate is and how much it has helped them and even brought them together as a couple. Yeah.
No, and that's on facts.
Right.
That's on. You ever wore true religion? Random question.
Have I ever wore true religion?
Yeah.
No. I think it was probably too expensive. I'm not too big on the brands. Why do you ask?
No. I just, I found the truth in what you said, and then for some reason I was thinking about true religion.
Interesting.
That's just my problem.
Interesting.
That's my problem, man. But yes, what you said is honestly very inspirational. As someone who's only really put his head down and done what he needs to do, I couldn't have imagined taking any alternative route. So I think to still end up in the same place, same brokerage, doing the same, pretty much everything. Honestly,
Right.
I don't think I'm better than anybody. Like, I think that your journey was quite difficult, and I'm not sure if I could have made the same trip.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's all I'm
Yeah, I
saying.
mean, it's a long time coming. You became a realtor at what, like 21 years old? Something like that.
Sheesh.
22.
Maybe 22.
And I didn't get my
22, yeah.
license till I was in my late 30s. You know, I've been working the whole time doing different things. But yeah, we still ended up at the same place and, you know, had a lot of the same wants and goals. And we even purchased our investment properties kind of around the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Went through similar trials and tribulations with them until we were able to offload. Now, one thing about that you did, Romano, which stood out to me is you bought one half of a duplex, correct? And then to take it even further, you ended up basically, subleasing it to yourself through your business? Can you explain that and elaborate a little bit to the people? Because what you did there was very interesting to me and super gem.
So,
Super gem. It was a super gem. GEM, a gem, a jewel.
Oh.
Diamond in the rough.
Oh, for some reason I thought you said super GYM.
Nah, physical education's over, but work out, people. Stay fit mentally and physically.
Nah, I was trash at PE. I'm not. Wait, no. I lied. I was too competitive. People had a problem with me because we were playing badminton this one time, and I just would not relent. Like I was. Wait, hold up. I was relentless, right?
He was spiking birdies, y'all.
Yeah, and I was making random noises to throw people off. I'm like, "Baka!" Yeah. No.
Booka.
No, not that. But yes, so I understand that super gem, right? The whole subletting thing. Let's say I did that more on my side, just so I can have the rental number I needed in the area for my own. But relatively, without issue, I was getting about the market rate, which was about $1,800. So I didn't have to worry about it too much. I think the real finagle in my deal was the fact that I was selling a property at the end of the day that the area value for was always probably $100,000
Right.
for the last like almost decade. They were built like 2002, 2001. So those houses are only really townhouse value, so 100,000, et cetera. That's what pretty much everyone on that street would have been led to believe. I thought that even with the given conditions right now, with everything being so expensive, just because everybody's everyone was buying houses coming out of COVID, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
There's a bunch of stuff that went into the reason why all these houses around us and everywhere, all around, is more expensive. But I don't really want to rant for like a half an hour explaining that. So it's the house was valued at least twice as much as it was before.
Right.
And my true success was in seeing value where no one else wanted
Right.
to. Like it's just that simple. I went to an auction, just like you mentioned in that deep. It's a deep cut. You know what I mean? Yo, you got to watch it to know it, right?
There you go.
Deep
Stay
cut,
tuned.
right?
Tune
so,
in.
yeah, like you had to have seen value in an area that no one would have thought of, and I'm talking about north end of Hartford, right?
Right.
I live there, so I'm not afraid, right? But you got to understand that people need houses. You gonna say something? What you gonna say?
I mean, he's not afraid. Yes, he's in the north end of Hartford. We're not going to give the north end any type of bad rep. Love the north end. I'm there 2 days a week.
2 days a week. Well, I ain't gonna say where in the north end but I'll be there 24/7, 365. Anyways,
Yeah, one of the things that I want to emphasize, though, when you did that sublease, you were actually like paying your company, right?
so, oh, that's what you meant.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I think that was really important. You generated income for a brand new LLC.
Yes. So, I ran it in a way where I was collecting rent. It was going into my company account in my company's name. So my company was the one that was making money off the property. And that really helped me generate income on the behalf of the company and then also qualify for credit cards.
Exactly.
So out of the gate, I got, I think like a $20,000 limit at Lowe's
Crazy.
based off of what I was pushing out on paper. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that was really just rent. So it was being washed.
He was doing a super finesse, y'all. Super finesse. I'm pretty sure it's legal, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's legal just because of the fact that it just results at the end of the day, I was not making money. That's all a tax wash means.
Right.
It's just, I wasn't gaining, I wasn't losing, but I really wasn't paying myself, and I was fine with that. I think that everything that went into that company really helped me bring the company's reputation up, and that will then help me in the future purchase all the properties. So it was just something to really help me get forward, and I think that was one of the things I like about what I did, and it'll make my future a lot easier as a now experienced investor.
And you purchased that property with your LLC originally?
Yes.
Okay. Which I did the same thing. So we both started, new LLCs. We then turned around and bought foreclosure properties with those LLCs using hard money lending. So we didn't need to show a bunch of W-2s and things like that. We're able to just literally have a certain amount of money to put down, and we're able to put these properties into our business, which then now when we sell these properties and that money goes back into our businesses, our brand new LLCs, which are not even 3 years old, now have incomes of like $150,000 a year, which, like he said, will allow you to get, better credit options, applying for lending and things of that nature. So that's one thing I really want to highlight. It's a super play. And a super finesse, if you'll say, especially the way he did it. And that's where melding minds, and him having that business mind. I'm hoping that was from school that you kind of realized that, or that was just common sense right there.
I definitely think navigating paperwork is from school. I certainly know how to write up a business plan like anybody else, and that's a part of what you need for grants, loans, etc. But that side of things is really more from interacting with and like learning from Fabian, our broker,
Right?
Because he's experienced, he's done flips, he did a lot of flips so far, and he has his own company in which he does those flips. So a lot of my advice that I've wandered upon is I'll credit it to him. He'll take that credit and make it a mile.
Right.
But
We're actually going to be having Fabian on here very soon
oh boy.
to drop some gems on us.
Uh-huh.
You can watch him and Romano go at it as they do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, it's like a father, son, big brother, little brother. I don't know.
Oh, you gotta
But
stop.
we love them, and we all feed off of each other. We
Relax.
learn off of each other, and it works. I mean, PrefeQ Realty being a newer brokerage, I feel like you and Fabian are two intricate parts of it because you're helping him develop the business, you know, from the website
Yeah.
to recommending a CRM program for us to keep track of our customers and just helping out a lot with the setups, the automation in our software.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of kudos to Romano. I have a lot of respect for him, and I'm very, very proud of him over the things he's accomplished, like I said, in such a short period of time. It's very important, folks. While you're young, make good choices. Learn what you need to do what you need to do, and make sure you apply it. Because when you apply knowledge and don't fool around, you're making it better for you later. So that by the time this man is 40 years old, he'll be kicking back somewhere as long as he continues to make the good choices that he made before. And me, well, if I could get my spending together and stop being such a maniac, I might be sitting back too. But we'll see.
Oh God.
So be like him, don't be like me.
Nah. Thanks, bro, for the props. As my peers on the internet might say, you're glazing. You're
Whoa,
glazing, bro.
easy,
You're
easy,
glazing,
easy.
bro.
Chill,
You're
son.
glazing. Just relax.
Chill,
Just
slime.
relax. We got here. We're at the same table.
Exactly.
We gotta give props to the OG right here.
Young OG. Young OG, y'all. I'm a young OG.
Yo, hold up. I can't even. I had a question. It's gone now. It's gone. It flew away.
It flew away. All right.
Right. So, I just clearly blanked, and we're gonna just keep it rolling, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
As
gone.
we always do.
I would love to just say, watch out for our content. We got another episode coming after this one. I was very happy to be here and help Ryan with his additional content, as we mentioned.
Sir.
Like if you're a true follower, you're gonna see his stuff,
Yes, sir.
and you're gonna follow it back to our YouTube as usual. So like, sub, share, comment. We'd love that feedback. If you know one of us, comment something, right?
Definitely.
We love to see it. We will interact. And other than that, I feel like we still gotta give props to not even props, a shout out to the seminar that we have coming up, right?
Yes, sir. Fraud seminar.
Right. So we still gotta iron out that date, just because we want to make sure it's available to everyone and as many people as possible can make it there. So we still are going between the whole live and not live thing, but I think I can definitely do a Zoom option with the equipment we have available now. So please watch out for that. We're going to put up an event, something on Facebook, maybe even an Evite or something. No,
Sounds good to me.
Not Evite.
We'll work on it.
We'll figure that out.
We'll
We'll talk about that later.
But as agents, it's very important that we market. So we definitely always appreciate you all tuning in and sharing. We don't walk into our brokerage and just have a list of clients that we can pull from to do what we do. We really have to get out there and work and meet and interact and use things like this platform to be a voice for us. So that's why we try to give you guys as many gems as we can. It's the same thing we would do when you meet us and interact with us as your agent. We try to inform people. But the cool thing is, due to the specialty items that we work on in our brokerage, not only are we able to give great customer service, but we're also able to show you some very unorthodox ways of investing in real estate. Might as well even help you out with the LLC if you want.
I wouldn't go that far. Get an attorney, all right? Pay him.
Sounds good.
They'll set it up right.
Yeah, because I'm not good with the taxes. I know how to start them, but my finish is crazy.
Right. Some people's pull-out game is weak. So if you don't know when to stop doing business when you're bad at it, that could be a bad sign, all right?
Right.
You can file for bankruptcy, but remember, they'll still take your house.
Real. That's real.
Right. So it's been great. Hope everybody stays safe. I'm going to get real tossed off my water here. All right.
That's it. To success, Romano. Toast up.
Bro, you got what you got? Sprite?
I got Sprite,
You got
y'all.
Sprite.
It ain't dirty Sprite, just
boy,
Sprite. You
extra.
see, I'm nice and clear. But we appreciate you all tuning in. Stay tuned for the next episode, episode 3. And we should be coming up with that seminar soon enough, possibly at the end of the month. But we will keep you posted.
Peace.